Marnie Wasserman. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be talking to you about making juices. So there's all kinds of things that you can put into a juice, and there's all kinds of juicers that you can get yourself equipped with. But there's a bit of a process when you're going through. You gotta make sure that you know what you're doing, because if you put too many things in your juice, or if you put the wrong combination of ingredients, it may not taste very good. But the greener the better. So at least having a nice combination of some green leafy vegetables. So using collards, I've got some romaine lettuce, some celery, some cucumber, and then you may want to balance that out with a little bit of sweetness using beets, carrots, a little bit of pear, and then to give it some extra flavor, I've got some ginger and lemon, which will just add a really nice infusion of citrus and a little bit of a bite from ginger at the end. So when you're putting it through your juicer, depending on the type of juicer you have, you want to make sure that your vegetables are cut up first. So if they're cut up in small enough pieces, then it can go into a juicer such as this, which is called a twin gear juicer. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like on the inside, because there's a difference between two different types of juicers. So a twin gear juicer has two different gears like this, and what this will do is grind the vegetables down and get all the juice out of it and just keep the pulp left over. And it's at a very, very low, the motor speed in here is very low, so it's gonna keep all the nutrients and enzymes intact, and all you're gonna be left with is really high quality juice. Now there's other juices that are a lot bigger, and you put the vegetables in top down, they're really loud, they're really noisy, they're great, they're really efficient, but you don't get the same quality juice that you do with this guy. So I'm gonna start feeding my vegetables through my juicer. Just lock it in place. So it's got a little switch here, and it's just a very low hum, so it's not overly loud. So if I wanted to make this first thing in the morning when everyone else is sleeping, it shouldn't disturb them too much. So feeding celery in first is good because it just takes the juicer really well. So I've got a couple of sprigs to go through. And as you can see, the pulp is coming out here and the juice is coming out there. Another really good base for a juice is cucumber. This is gonna make my juice slightly sweet and add some water content to it. And cucumber skin is also really good for you too. So I'm just gonna shove some cucumber in. Next I've got some romaine lettuce. Again, it's gonna add a little bit of sweetness because romaine's not overly bitter, it's just really nice. So I'm gonna add some romaine in there. And another thing about juicing too is, as you'll notice, as you start to make juices, you realize it takes a lot of vegetables to make one glass of juice. So whether it's for you or for multiple people, just gauge accordingly because you might need lots and lots of produce. And collard greens. Lots of chlorophyll, lots of magnesium and iron. So that's gonna just get fed right through. Often cabbage is overlooked in terms of a juice, but it's super, super alkaline forming, which means it's really good at bringing down the acidity in your body, and it's, again, a really nice base for a juice. So now we're gonna get some color in here. We've got a beet, so a red beet. Beets are great for your liver, great for your blood, good for this time of year, spring, summertime, just really cleansing, detoxifying, and it's gonna make my juice slightly red. So carrots are also going to add some sweetness, some beta carotene, some wonderful minerals and vitamins. Now comes a little bit of spice from some ginger. Really good anti-inflammatory, great properties in ginger. And we've got some lemon juice. Add a little bit of sourness, some citrus. Again, got some really great alkaline properties to it, so it's really good for your body and your blood and your liver. And there we have a juice. So look at all of that beautiful color, wonderful pulp. As for the juice, so you can see the beautiful top here. So now I'm going to stir this together. So we've got a nice, almost ruby green color here. It's more like purple actually. It's really quite beautiful. I'll pour it into my glass. And we've got a wonderful midday, mid-morning, first thing in the morning juice. Now there's a lot of options when you make juice. You can go all green or put some vegetables in it, but always put something green in it. Take advantage of when you're making your juice. Juices are great because it's really quick absorption of nutrients, and it's great for while you're detoxifying or just giving your digestion a break. But definitely take advantage of juicing because it's really, really good for you, and it tastes really good too.